It is their own lived experience. It is their own lived experience that they are sharing, that they are taking to these places. Um, but I guess because of my PhD, I'm also involved in what we now call administrative advocacy. This is us forming all of the resettlement organization or community-based organization that are supporting immigrants. We formed this, what we call this collective, we call it a Refugee Action Network. There's about 140 different organizations on there. And what we do is we have refugees sitting on top of the decision-making table. So they take all of these processes, whatever we say, whatever it is challenging them, they take it to the sort of the legislators or the senators, and together they sit down to write whatever it is that needs to be written. For instance, Senator Dick Dobbin is the one representing. So most time he will come to the table and he's meeting with them, sitting with them. I see this has actually changed a lot of the way even he understands when we talk about immigration. To him now, he understands it better because he's coming from those people that have experienced it, because the refugees and the migrants, compared to me saying it and speaking to it. So that's why I said, because we've all challenged the system, but I don't think it's enough. I think the point, the power that we have is to pass that power on and give it to the people that have actually experienced that, that have struggled through these systems. And I want to throw it to the audience. But before that, I shared this yesterday, and I'm going to share it again. I met a boy, not a boy. I keep calling him a boy because our conversation was so great. It was a migrant from Sudan, no, Zambia. He's a Gambia refugee from Zambia. He's a bellboy at the Gambia. He's a bellboy at the hotel I'm staying. Everything I'm saying here, everything that I'm studying, that I'm looking at in the U.S., the boy has experienced it. Umar is his name, has experienced it. He's been shot at. He has swum the Mediterranean Sea to get here. So when I met him, we spoke from 1 a.m. the day I got here to 6 a.m. Him recounting all of the experiences that he's lived through. And I joked with Brad, I said, even if I don't say anything at this conference, I think my job is done here because everything I've been saying, he's lived it, he understands it, he can speak to it. I can bring him here now and make him sit and talk to you guys, and you guys will be weeping. Because again, it's different when he says it than when I come here and explain it to everybody. So, but in that sense, sorry I don't, because I want the audience before the times run out to the last question. The third one, Sarah, which is what lessons have you learned from this today, from everything they've said? What is it that you're going to take back, or what is it that you want to contribute to everything they've said? And as you see it, as you work in your own different setting, I assume everyone works in different settings in immigration or what have you. So I'm opening it up for people to contribute before we close it up. It could be anything Brad said, or anything Gina said, or Sarah said, or Neil said, or something you have that is not being shared yet. Thank you. Yeah, Natalie.
Just to add on to that, Natalie, I mean, thinking about the cycles of climate change is going to make such larger portions of the world uninhabitable, and people are going to have to move, and people moving increases fear in certain portions of the population, and that starts to disintegrate our democracies and increase conflict. And the scapegoat, as we all know, is often those people on the move who are trying to go from one place to another. And there are certain people in the world that have lifeboat ethics, thinking that Europe or the United States is like a lifeboat. If we let enough people in, it's going to sink. And there's some of us that know there are better ways of handling this. But yes, it's all connected. I agree.
Thank you, Brad. I think we only have 1 minute more, so, oh, you have a question? We'll take it, then
We'll take it.
We'll take it.
That's something, that is not even like completely formulated in my mind, so I was trying to formulate it while you were talking. But I was just thinking a bit like linking some of the things, like for example, Gina was saying, what you were saying, like that we understood about the issue of stories, right? Like, and the storytelling and the creation of stories and narratives, and of course there are hegemonic narratives that are really like violent and that allows the perpetuation of violence, and then there's like the counter narratives, that comes from the people who experience that violence, as Gina was saying, that can somehow try to create an alternative, try to challenge that. And of course, all this has to do with like our structures, who has the power to speak, who has the power to tell certain narratives or not. But I was also thinking, so I don't know how much clear is all this, but I just, some thoughts in my mind. I was also thinking like when and how, under what conditions makes sense to share some stories. Because, for example, in the migration field, there's also a tendency to another production of stories. So people are constantly asked to tell their stories. And what sense does that storytelling has in terms of like transformative possibilities, individual but also collective levels, right? So also, for example, there's a tendency to, have like call people to share their lived experiences. Right? What meaning does this sharing have, and what transformative impact, or at least transformative possibilities can open up? That's something that I constantly think, right? Because it might be sometimes even very problematic, sometimes even kind of unrealistic, or it's just like listening to a story maybe as kind of, I don't know, from a position of privilege, as a way also, I don't know, to feel better with, kind of, make peace somehow with
Passive.
with your guilty, with your implications and structures of power. So I think there's an issue there that is really central. And I'm not saying, I think storytelling and like counter-hegemonic storytelling is really important. But I think there are a number of issues that we need to take into account when it comes to these like sharing stories and creating like narratives and alternative narratives, which has to do with like say like the transformative, the meanings and transformative possibilities that these stories actually create, and also at the same time taking into account the risk of like overburdening people, of criticizing people's experiences of suffering, and also exposing people to risk, because when you are in a position of powerlessness and you're exposed to high risk of violence, also coming out and sharing it can expose you to violence and to very disruptive consequences. So there's all this,
So, in terms of telling stories, and then, I guess the next section people are coming in. So, but quickly, I realized while I was doing my doctoral research that many of the time refugees, because I put myself that I'm trusted, the stories they share with me, what they say to me, when they interface with the resettlement organization or community organization, they don't say the same thing. Because they sort of know that they tell them what the system wants to hear so they can get the benefit they want to get, Because some way, somehow, they also don't trust the system somehow, I guess because the system is betrayed them so much that I realize, even analyzing that they don't say, the original thing. So, yeah, so maybe our work is also to make sure, because if they don't say to the system also is going to be misinterpreting what their truth is. But I don't blame them, because I understand people have been charged, people have been disappointed, so I understand that. Anyway, I'm going to stop it there, but thank you all. If you are not part of the immigrant justice group, yeah, go ahead. Thank you. Please, if you're not part of the immigrant justice group, if you want to be, please reach out to me. Let's talk behind the door, and I can put your name and everything. I'm sure everyone here, almost everyone here that I know is part of the immigrant justice group already. But if you are not, if you want to join, please let me know, and then I can put your name. Thank you, Gina. Thank you, Nyo.
Thank you, everyone. Take care.